So let's find out which ports now are the root ports. And again, we don't want to use any spanning tree commands. We want to do this by simply analyzing the current environment. And when I look at this environment, I see that all the ports are gigabit ports. So that makes our process really simple because all of them are going to have the same cost. And gigabit Ethernet ports have a cost of 4 by default. So let's go back to our topology and let's throw in some 4s here just to help us. We got a 4 there, a 4 there, a 4 there. We have 2 4s here, and we have a 4 here. So that's the cost of all those various links within the infrastructure. What can we do now? Well, we can start by choosing a particular non-root bridge, and which ones are they? ASW1, DSW1, or DSW2, and we can start figuring out which ports on those switches are the root bridges. So let's examine DSW2 to start with. Which path is the shorter path to get back to the root bridge? Is it going directly across this link, or is it going this way? No, it's not. Not that way. Or is it going this way? Well, it's definitely going this way because it has the shorter cost. So we can label that as our root bridge. So we'll do that first. There's our root port. So there's our root port. Remember, you can only have one root port on a non-root bridge, so we found that for DSW2. Let's go to DSW1, do the same thing. Is it quicker to go this way, which would have a cost of 8? Is it quicker to go this way, which would have a cost of 4? Or is it quicker to go this way, which would have a cost of 12? It's definitely quicker to go straight across this link. So we'll place the root port symbol on that. And then lastly, if we look at ASW1, how do we get back to the root bridge? Do we go this way, which is a cost of 8? Do we go this way, which is a cost of 12? Or do we go this way, which is a cost of 8? Oh boy. We have a tie, don't we? Going through DSW1, then down to ASW2 is a cost of 8. Going to DSW2, then down to the root bridge, ASW2, is a cost of 8 as well. So we have a tie. And when we have a tie with cost, remember the steps are cost is first, second is bridge ID, and third is what? Port ID. So if we analyze the bridge IDs now of DSW1 and DSW2, who has the lower bridge ID? Well, DSW1 is using 32,768, the default priority, and so is DSW2. That's tied. So then we look at the MAC addresses between DSW1 and DSW2. Let's do that. So DSW1's MAC address is this right here. So let me copy that, and we'll go over to DSW2 and paste it in so we can compare. They both start with 2. They both have 8. Both have 9. Both have 3. Both have FE. 3, oh, there's the difference right there. B versus A. So DSW2 has a B and DSW1 has an A. So DSW1 has the lower bridge ID, therefore DSW1 is going to be the preferred path. So let's label that as the root port here. Because the root port is the port on the non-root bridge with the lowest cost path back to the root bridge. And this is considered the lowest cost path here because DSW1 has the lower upstream bridge ID.